Thank you, Gary. Of course I do. In 20 years ago, let's say, I was working with a radio station in Seattle, and our station produced the Seattle Folk Festival. And on one stage, there was, over the course of 3 days, there was band after band after band after band. Good, you know, good. One band stuck out like not just a little bit better, but head and shoulders better. I didn't know they were from Portland. And when we finally moved from Seattle to Portland about 15 years ago, I discovered that this was their home base. I'm referring to Three Leg Torso. These two fellas, I'm proud to call them friends and fellow artistes. Béla R, Courtney Von Drehle, the core of Three Leg Torso. In addition to doing many ensemble performances, they do theater shows. There's one coming up around Christmas time at the Alberta Rose Theater that you'll want to check out. They've done this many years in a row. They've done orchestra collaborations. They have multiple CDs, and we'll talk about those a little bit later on this afternoon. Please welcome the Emmy Award nominees, the Meesters of Three Leg Torso.
Hello, Meester.
Hello, Meester.
That's how we would start out.
That's how it all began. We'd go out and we'd be busking on Hawthorne or...
Yeah.
And
23rd.
Yeah. Hello, Meester.
Hello, Meester. Let's go play some music.
Let's play some music.
That was a tune off our second album. It was written by my good friend Courtney Von Drehle here. The tune is called Astor in Paris.
A tribute to Astor Piazzolla. And also imagining that perhaps he was not Argentinian, but that he was Parisian. And he had a small poodle. I think yeah, you could probably hear the part in the tune when we referred to him walking his small poodle. I'm having a hard time saying poodle.
It's a funny word.
Well, did you hear that part where we played the small poodle part?
Yeah.
You know, we should stick with this French theme because it's going really well.
Let's do it.
We're going to play a tune that's the title track to a French movie. And it's a fascinating movie that hasn't been made yet. But if anyone wants to make a French movie, and I know my friend Tom is going to Paris soon.
Yeah.
Tom, you can make a movie there. And
We were talking about poodles earlier.
that's right. We were actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Bomb. wanted to fit in more songs for you, so we're going to play everything quickly.
And if, you know, the faster you clap, sounds like more people.
Yeah. It makes us play better. That's very fast clapping. You know, we, oh, that's good.
I didn't know what you did to them.
You know, we will have a drawing later,
Oh.
and unfortunately, it won't be awarded by the fast clapping. But that's a skill that you could work on.
Yes, hopefully everyone that signed up, has anyone else, you know, we're having a drawing.
What are we giving away?
We're giving away 2 tickets to our show at St. Peter's.
In the Dalles?
Yeah, and it's beautiful out there. Have you been there?
I have. Is that next Saturday?
It's next Saturday. It's 7 o'clock.
I'm definitely going.
Oh,
Has everyone signed up for this? Béla likes to advertise this.
I better get that from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one might be the winner.
Well, we're going to have to shuffle the hat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh, there's a $20 bill attached to it.
Should I put another tune?
I'd like to.
Would you like to play this next tune or deviate?
I'll play that one.
Okay, here we go. This is a tune called ATCO Records.
You don't have to tell him.
Oh, yes he does. That's debatable. It's from 1917, back when Béla and I were pretty young.
Yeah, but you're still 6 years older than I am, so.
Shall we tune up?
Sure.
There you go.
I adjust. I adjust on the job. You ready for this one?
I think so.
Okay, here we go.
We're going to be selling you our health supplements soon.
In the Dalles.
In the Dalles, that's right. Hey,
Yeah.
I think it'd be good if we slowed it down a little.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This is a tune that
This is a tune.
that's so slow.
How slow is it?
Well, it's so slow that by the time we begin it, John will be ready to play his set. Pretty slow tune.
Okay, which one is it?
It goes like this. It sounds like its name.
Okay, let's do this. Show people.
Okay. I play one note,
Yeah, I guess it.
and Béla looks at the set list and guesses it. Let's see if he gets it.
I can't see that part.
Let's see if he gets it.
Badoom.
That's it. And like I said, the title sounds like the song because it goes like this. Ba-doom. Okay, Béla.
Yeah.
That's an amazing feat. Now, see if you can do some mind reading. See what I'm thinking about. You didn't get that?
I don't know about that.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that one. We'll do that in the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
We can't play you any music if you don't see us today, or what's coming? Tomorrow?
Something like,
Yeah.
yeah. But they are
You gotta
coming
be,
to
you gotta be an
today.
old Portlander to know that one.
You have to have watched old car commercials. Is that
Yeah.
what that is from? Yeah. Which we studied a lot of old car commercials.
This next song is about
An old
those
car.
old car commercials.
It is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the
Play
theme
me the
song.
first note. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is the song that the local Cadillac dealer used whenever a new model came out. They'd always hire us to play at the dealership for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pretty solid, like we had to spend the night there. I mean, it was hard promotion back in those days.
Yeah, but you know, big cars.
Yeah, and we just
I
got,
always got the back seat.
and I got the front seat. Yeah. We didn't get the car, we just got the seats. Here we go, shall we do
Okay,
it?
sure. This tune is called Fleetwood 98.
Thank
98, was that what that was called?
I think it was 98.
Yeah, that was a good year for the bigwigs.
It's never been so appealing until I played it.
You didn't know you wanted a Cadillac.
I did not.
Yeah. So you see our month-long stint at the dealership, it was a good advertisement.
Good gig.
Yeah, it was a good gig, a month-long gig. What are these next tunes that look appealing to you?
I can't see them. I have my glasses on.
Oh, here, I'll play a little bit. Oh, this one.
Okay, wait. You just played that.
I know, but we have another tune that starts with it like that.
Oh. I don't know if I want to play that.
Okay. What about this one?
I'll do that.
Okay, here we go.
See?
do the drawing,
Yeah,
and I think we should have a volunteer from the audience.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm willing to volunteer.
Okay, sure.
But short of me, someone else could volunteer to draw.
Yeah, this is kind of our marketing moment. So yeah, 3legtorso.com if you like us, if you like seeing us. We have 2 other members. We have a percussionist and a bass player. We have a really cool holiday show coming up, which is now our 3rd year of doing the Elves of Frostland. A lot of fun. It's on stage. There's a little bit of acting in there. We've got special guests.
Great special guest.
Pepe Raphael,
Yeah.
Jet Black Pearl,
Louis, the amazing Bubble Man.
right? Chervona. You guys know Chervona, the Russian band?
Do you guys know Louis, the amazing Bubble Man, or is he?
Yeah, she's laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, go, just shake it up.
I'm shaking it up. I'm gonna go and approach a mysterious audience member.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna approach you because you're very close.
And this is all for marketing purposes.
Very mysterious.
There you go. Draw from the bottom. Oh, good. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to put on my glasses here.
All right.
Drum roll, please. John Freeman.
You're not going to believe it, but that is me.
Congratulations, John.
And unfortunately, I'm not here next weekend.
Oh, but we got your email address anyway, so that's
Okay,
fine.
So keep my email address. Another one.
Okay, we'll have a secondary draw. Congratulations,
Happy
John.
John again.
Yeah.
Well, don't toss that.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
don't toss it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
That's our mining, data mining.
Here we go. There we go.
Oh, very good. This is totally innocent here. Okay. Is there a Sue Robson in the house?
You never win anything. Oh! Yay! Yay, Sue! You and another special guest get to come to the Dalles, which is only an hour and 25 minutes away in the gorge, and it's beautiful. Have you been there?
I've been past it many times.
Fantastic. That church is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I mean, it's heavenly. And we'll love seeing you there. Yeah.
That's right.
We'll call, you're
I'm gonna give this to Béla because
Okay.
Béla's gonna email you
yeah.
and he's gonna, there'll be a contract with the disclosure.
Now, before we move on, I just want to make sure that I can read, because this is what happens.
Yeah. You wanna try my glasses? Oh, you got glasses there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know there are other people out
I'll
there.
check my junk folder too.
Oh,
so,
please.
yeah.
Because usually stuff for me is junk.
Well, Béla, I think we have one more time before we take a break, and then John's gonna come up here and play some beautiful music for us all. So, I just wanna thank you all for coming out.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we have a lot of fun playing music together, and it's really fun to get to share it with you. And,
We've been playing music together for about 30 years.
Wow.
Almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. And we've been good friends for about 16 of those.
Which 16?
On and off.
what? Yeah.
Like who?
It's like many marriages.
Oh, yeah. It's
Although
like
you
Martin
know
and
about
Lewis.
marriage a long time ago.
Yeah, a lot like Martin and Lewis,
Yeah.
Barnum and Bailey,
You wanna keep going?
Abbott and Costello. Yeah?
Sonny and Cher?
I'm going Sid and Nancy.
Whoa! Hey, an old punker. All right. Me too, man. Make America punk again.
What do you like to do for this last minute?
Anything, man.
Okay, here we go.
What do you want to play?
Something that goes like this.
Start with one note. Okay. I don't come in at the top.
No.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Courtney Von Drehle. Thank you.
tonight. We do appreciate it. Hope everybody's been able to visit our friends at the bar and have a pleasant evening. Get you a nice little glass of wine, and please settle back and enjoy John Silliman Dodge, please.
Okay, friends and neighbors. Very good. Way back in the 20th century, I played a couple of opening gigs for Mike Nesmith. It's a name you might remember. And after the first night, he said, "Can I give you a tip?" I said, "Sure." He said, "The audience is royalty, and you stand in the presence of royalty." I went, "Okay." But tonight, it's just us, you know, friends and family and neighbors. So if it's okay with you, I'll try not to fall off this chair. Cool breezes off the Gulf Stream blow, warm lovers on the causeway. Me and baby, we're cruising slow on a Dixie holiday. Stars sparkle on the velvet night, touch fingers and the sparks flow. Nat King Cole's on the radio on a Dixie holiday. And we get high, just riding down the highway. Couldn't care less about tomorrow. The miles roll by and they melt into the dark. I've been wondering where you are. Real life's 100 million miles away, very far away. Steam rising over Pontchartrain, Mississippi in the moonlight. From Pensacola across to Mobile Bay on a Dixie holiday. Fried chicken from a roadside stand, Dr. Pepper and a moon pie. Friendly faces, baby, ain't life grand on a Dixie holiday. And we get high, just riding down the highway. Couldn't care less about tomorrow. The miles roll by and they melt into the dark. I've been wondering where you are. Real life's 100 million miles away. Don't you know I wish I was, I wish I was, I wish I was in Dixie. Don't you know I wish I was in Dixie. Cool breezes off the Gulf Stream blow, warm lovers on the causeway. Me and baby know it's time to go on a Dixie holiday. Don't you know I wish I was, I wish I was, I wish I was in Dixie. Don't you know I wish I was in Dixie. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I think it was Chuck Berry who said, rock and roll is a story you can dance to. So, and I believe that. So we're in hurricane season now, right? So let me sing you one about a hurricane. Black cloud comes streaking from the east of town. Come with the muscle and the might. Blackness pushing all the shadows down. It was a dark, stormy night. Heaven must be crying, so much waterfall. High wind comes shrieking, such a fright. Thunder cracking like the cannonball. It was a dark, stormy night. Yes, it was. It was a dark, stormy night. Hold on, people. You got to hold my hand. All of the children got to understand. Mother Nature, she plays her hand. She sometimes your lover, she sometimes she's not your friend. Down in the tavern there come an eerie calm. Must be the eye, said Bucky White. And then Bucky said, brothers and sisters, pray we see the dawn. It was a dark, stormy night. Yes, it was. It was a dark, stormy night. Hold on, people. You got to hold my hand. All of the children got to understand. Mother Nature, she plays her hand. She's sometimes your lover, she sometimes she's your very worst friend. Behold, the morning stills the stormy sea. Such destruction fills my eye. Now I go, I try to find my family. It was a dark, stormy night. Yes, it was. It was a dark, stormy night. Oh, it was a dark, stormy night. Yes, it was a dark, stormy night. Thank you very much. I played a gig in Bermuda once, and I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not really connected to the names of things. And I would play that song in Bermuda, and people loved it. And I thought it was just because it was kind of ska reggae-like. And turns out it was because there's a really popular rum drink called a Dark and Stormy. Hey, nothing is obvious to the uninformed. So I made a record here. Where's my cable? Somewhere in here is my cable, without which, I call this the anti-tuning machine. You put this on and, anyway, during the pandemic, a lot of creative people all of us were forced indoors. A lot of creative people made a lot of art during that time because that's what there was to do. And these days, with laptop computers and digital recording programs, you can do a lot just solo. So I built up an entire production, you know, horns and strings and keyboards and drums and guitar and voice, obviously. And I made a record called All Over the Road. And I called it that because it goes from rock to blues to folk to country. There's even an Irish ballad on it. It's literally multi-format, okay? And so I'd like to play 4 of the tunes from that brand new record for you right now. I'll start with one. Yes, here. Let me tune. Like I said, this is the anti-tuning device here. heard a story once, I hope it's true, from a time before me and you, when the people and the animals were one, happy creatures living in the sun. Everybody spoke the common tongue. Then one day the earth stood still. Then it cracked and split in two. The animals and people were afraid. One ran one way, the other ran the other way. But at the last possible moment, as the chasm opened wide, at the very last possible moment, the dogs jumped on our side. The other animals, they're jealous now. They see the dogs like sacred cows, but the dogs, they dream of running wild and free, streaking through the jungle breathlessly, leashes off and forever free. But at the last possible moment, their last chance to decide, at the very last possible moment, the dogs jumped. You might say, hey, what about the cats? You've a right to your opinion, that's a fact. It's just a story plucked from ancient history, turning into legend and mythology, a parable of love and loyalty for you and me. Thank you. Thank you very much. So the second of 4 tunes from the new CD called All Over the Road. My ancestors from 78-ish, came from Northern Ireland. And that's where my family name, Silliman, comes from. Dodge is a stage name. Quick story. We all know John Mellencamp. Did you know John Mellencamp was Johnny Cougar when he first started out? Because his manager says, listen, buddy, ain't nobody going to sign you on a record deal with a name like Mellencamp. So come up with some snappy name that everybody can get and remember. So I followed suit. I named myself after the family station wagon. That's a true story, a 1963 Dodge station wagon. So, and I went through John Dodge for a long time, and then the people who know me as John Silliman didn't know who John Dodge was. So I finally stuck all the names together, and that's perhaps more than you needed to know. My name is Sean Murphy. I come from old County Antrim, hard up a hillside by the cold Irish Sea. Seventh son of Mary, just a plain and sturdy working girl. My da was Sean Murphy, just the same as me. One day he did tell me, I've got nothing to give you. My name's the sole measure of your poor legacy. So it was I found myself on a ship bound for America, where fame and good fortune there awaited me. The first night at sea I spied a lass, made my heart break. With hair fiery auburn and her eyes deepest green. There, Sean Murphy, boy, said I, is your lover for this brave new world. A beautiful mother for your family to be. We sailed our new love across the great rolling ocean, beaming with joy at what our future might be. Speeding much too quickly through the ice field south of Newfoundland. Steaming through darkness toward our shared destiny. Last thing I remember before the cold took all our breath away. My name is Sean Murphy, would you remember me? There you go. Thank you. I like to quip that this is an original song. It's on the new record. But I like to quip this is a song that John Prine wrote about 3 weeks after he died. It's lonesome here in heaven. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I knew that sounded funny. It's lonesome here in heaven. I'm missing all my friends. The streets are full of strangers with halos round their head. I really don't mind dying, but I do mind being dead. It's lonesome here in heaven, and it's messing with my head. It's lonesome here in heaven. They got all kinds of rules, like you got to love your neighbor even when he's being a fool. And every day is Sunday, there ain't no Saturday night. It's lonesome here in heaven underneath the guiding light. I went to see St. Peter down by the pearly gates. I said, "Excuse me, mister, there must be some mistake." He pulls out the big book. Sure enough, there's my name. It's lonesome here in heaven, and I don't know how I came. No cussing, no card games, no reefer, no way. Ain't no easy women out beyond the Milky Way. No liquor, no hangover, there ain't no hell to pay. You wake up in the morning, that's as good as you feel all day. You know the trouble with forever? It just takes too much time. All I get for dinner is some wafers and some wine. And there's always somebody singing down by the riverside. Only they don't know the good songs, just in the sweet by and by. By and by and by. When I think of old Hank Williams, it always makes me cry. Just like old Hank Williams, I'm so lonesome I could die. Since I'm dead already, you have to wonder why. It's lonesome here in heaven, lonesome here in heaven. I'm so lonesome here in heaven, I could lay right down and die. Okay. All right. Okay. So the last tune, once again from the new record, All Over the Road, which features artwork by my beautiful daughter, Sarah. So you should see it in the lobby out there. This is simply called Water. If I could be water, a little more like water, if I could flow like water, I could get where I'm going. I wouldn't have to worry, I wouldn't have to hurry. No struggle, no trouble. I just know what I'm knowing. I'd be gentle, I'd be strong. A placid pool, a river long. I would fill the mighty ocean with my last measure of devotion. If I was your brother, your sister, your mother, would you take me for granted? Would you treat me unkind? If I was your family, even though you don't know me, would you still forsake me? Would you leave me behind? I'm the one who knew you first, who gave you birth and quenched your thirst, imbued you with your sense of wonder, and tucked you in as you went under. Don't you cry, my handsome son. I'm just going back where I come from. And dry your eyes, my darling daughters. I'm just returning to the water. Gather family, all my friends, and pass around my favorite gin. Then scoop me up and pour me in, back in the water. If I could be water, a little more like water, If I could flow like water, I could get where I'm going. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, you know, Béla, can we have another hand for Béla and Courtney? Oh my goodness! Are those guys good or what? Yeah. I'm very, very thankful that to have them as friends and that they accept my musical invitation from time to time. So. They've played on a couple of my records, but not this last one. This last one, me upstairs in the bedroom. But it sounds remarkable, production-wise, for a pretty much a one-man band record. I don't mean to overhype this thing, but it, you know, it's. I think it's probably the best record I've ever made.
It is, John. I love it.
Good, good. Yeah, well, it's, yes, my friend a luthier, John Mello, down in San Francisco, listened to it, and that was his comment. It's like the White Album. I said, really? And he said, in that, you never know what's coming next. It jumps from, you know, loud to soft to, like I said, folk to rock to blues to country, and back again. My friend Renee's here, and she loves this tune called Blue Boat on the Water. So we'll stay in the water a while, shall we? Blue boat upon the water, blue boat upon the water, where will you go on your way? Show me where you're sailing on this sunny day. Hey, you upon the water, blue boat upon the water, fishes below and God above, rocking like a baby in your mama's love. That's you upon the water, blue boat upon the water. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sail straight into the sunrise. Sail it straight into the sunrise, 'cause I'm swimming to you. Won't you save me, please? I'm caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. That's me out there on the water. I'm a blue boat upon the water. Nothing but sun and sparkling sea, bouncing like a baby on your daddy's knee. So free, so free. Blue boat upon the water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you. All right, remember our Chuck Berry quote, rock and roll is a story you can dance to? I'll tell you a story. True story, the best kind. You can't make this shit up. Okay, so down our block, I have a neighbor named Chris, who is in the audience tonight. I'll introduce him at the end of the song. I'll force him to stand up and take a bow. So this really happened. Right next door to Chris is a house that we often refer to as the creepy house. It's a mansion. It's the biggest house anywhere in the neighborhood. And for years and years and years, it was occupied by a weird old cat lady. And she had, I'm talking not dozens, she probably had hundreds of cats living in that house. And at night, when you'd walk down the street, you'd see them all running around, and they're all, they're quite wild, right? They're no pussycats. They're like, and so, well, we'll let the singer tell the story, shall we? This is called The Ballad of Cat Catcher Chris. Well, you all know the story of dog catcher Dan. Drove around town in a panel van, looking real mean, snatching up puppies. Took them to the pound to get adopted by yuppies. But here's a little story that you might have missed. This is the tale of Cat Catcher Chris. He goes by the nickname CC, a regular guy like you and me. But by the light of the moon and the dark of night, he's a man on a mission to make things right. From the east to the west, all around the city, Chris is gonna rescue every little kitty. 'Cause they was wild in the streets, wild in the alleys, wild in the attic of your old Aunt Sally. Explosive growth, exponential, population not reached potential. He decided he'd stake his claim on a one-man cat cleanup campaign. In a pack of felines, scrawny and feral, lived a cat named Lucy and her husband Daryl. She said, "You can't tame and civilize me, 'cause we'd rather die than not live free." But Chris had a wild card up his cap, a can of tuna and a half-a-heart trap. Chris went down to the Whole Food store, bought the best tuna he could afford. And when he fed it to the cats on a silver platter, the cats complained. He said, "Now what's the matter? Is this fish line caught and sustainable, or is it full of chemicals strange and unnameable?" "Oh," Chris cried out, "what you want from me? I'm just trying to save you, can't you see?" But these weren't the cats you see on Pinterest. They didn't understand what was in their best interest. One by one, he drove them out of town, 45 trips to the Troutdale Pound. And that's the story of Cat Catcher Chris, a real folk hero in a time like this. His legend grows with each passing year as people come to Portland from far and near. And if you think that he did this for money, he would just laugh and say, "Man, ha, that's pretty funny." Take a bow, stand up and take a bow. Cat Catcher Chris, in the flesh. You the man, you the man. It's a love song I'd like to dedicate to my wife. I don't know why I love you like I do. You just do something to me. You walk in the room and my heart starts pounding, head over heels. It's just astounding. This is what happens when stars collide. when meteor showers throw sparks in my eyes. The miracles happen. No, the moon's the sun in his seasons, the moon in her sky. Why, it's almost like falling in love. Once upon a time, forever and a day, God must have made you for me, with arms open wide to comfort and guide us. No one alive knows what it feels like to be us. This is what happens when dreams reveal the millions of secrets that daylight conceals. And miracles happen if only you feel that it's almost like falling. It's almost like falling. It's exactly like falling in love. In love. In love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I just tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you're here tonight? It's getting harder and harder for all kinds of reasons, some of them legit and some of them less so, to get us off our couches and out of our basements and into a public place. But you took a chance. You didn't exactly know what would happen here tonight, but you took a chance, and I hope it's paid off. Thank you very much for being here. For real. For real. Okay, so I'm going to do one more tune, but before I do, I'm going to make you an offer that I hope you don't refuse. If you don't already have a copy of my new CD, All Over the Road, which is back there, right next to the Three-Leg Torso Superstore, I love this band so much that if you buy one of their CDs, I'm going to give you one of my CDs. Okay? My two favorites, this is just my personal opinion, my two favorites are Astor in Paris and Animals and Cannibals, but they've got several of them there. So take advantage of that if you would. Okay, so I wish there were more acoustic music clubs in Portland. I mean, I love artichoke music, but it's rather singular, isn't it? So what I find that I'm getting a lot more traction with these days is what I call wine bar guitar. And that is where I play instrumental, my own arrangements of jazz and pop and folk and classical pieces, mostly pieces that you know. Wine bar guitar. I'm playing, in fact, I play every Sunday morning from 10 until noon at Cafe Destino, which is on Fremont at 14th. If I'm not traveling, which we do a lot these days, I'll be at Cafe. I'll be there tomorrow from 10 until noon. Wine bar guitar. I'll be at the Living Room Theater. You probably know where that is, just one block south of Powell's, on Friday, this coming Friday, from 6 to midnight. It's really an atrociously long gig. But I love it, you know. So let me play one more tune for you that's kind of a little bit emblematic of my wine bar guitar, and then I'll let you go, okay? This is the only tune that you've heard tonight that is not my own. I wish it were. I'd be so rich by now. Shall we go home? I think so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.